everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. So a couple of weekends ago was 4th of July, and I hope everyone had a wonderful time, had some fun, ate some good food, and stayed safe. Hopefully no one tried anything stupid, like try to hold an artillery show as it was going off, lighting anything in their mouth, or any other orifice of their body. And most of all, I hope people stayed hydrated. That's actually what this video is about. It's about how I got heat exhaustion, and basically my experience with it. It sucks, long story short, in the video. My 4th of July started at 6 o'clock in the morning because I decided it would be a good idea to volunteer for my job. See, the day before they came up to me and asked me if I wanted to pass stuff out at the parade that we were going to have. I said yes, of course. But what they didn't tell me is that we weren't actually going to be in the parade. So the people that volunteered would have to get there before the parade started. And the way it worked is that everyone was assigned a partner and an area to pass stuff out in. Everyone was given 2 bags. These bags were filled with literally hundreds of flyers, 1,500 of them, plastic vampire teeth, beaded necklaces, Jolly Ranchers, and of course patriotic bracelets. Because what is 4th of July without a good sense of nationalism? So I woke up, did my morning routine, my friend that came pick me up, and we went to go find a parking space. After about 20 or 30 minutes of searching, we finally found a place. And we were happy about this until we realized that it was 5 blocks away from where our area it was. So we had to get out and start walking. Keep in mind this is barely 8 o'clock in the morning and the temperature is already reaching the 90s. Of course that's degrees Fahrenheit, because if it was degrees Celsius we probably would be dead. So we get to our area only to find out there's less than 30 people there, so we decide to wait until people start showing up. After about 10 or 15 minutes, we just get an influx of people. Now there's hardly any space left on the sidewalks between families, between people. It's just person after person after person for 3 blocks. So me and my friend decide to get going and we start passing stuff out. We each take one side of the road and just go down it. We ended up passing out almost everything. We had a couple of flyers left, but everything else was completely gone. We decided to go home, so we have to walk the 5 blocks back to his car. Then we decided just to chill at his house until it was time to go to work. I work at an amusement park, and basically I have to walk around the park all day with no shade. So I'm outside for 8 hours with no shade in over 100-degree weather. In fact, I think the high that day was probably 106, 107, so it was just an all-around bad time. So where this park is, there's a highway, and you turn off this highway onto this road. It's a pretty long winding road, and then you get to the amusement park. Well, what people like to do on 4th of July is they like to camp it out, cook out, pop fireworks all throughout that road. There's cars and people lined up from the entrance to the road to the amusement park. At this point in time, there's a fireworks show about to start. So while we're trying to leave, everyone else is trying to leave as well. And of course, there's still people getting there to watch the fireworks shows. It's bumper to bumper traffic from the highway to the amusement park, and it's just a bad time. But me and my friends knew this was gonna happen, so we parked a little ways away and we started walking. About halfway throughout our journey, a coworker drives up beside us and decides to pick us up. So we hop in his truck and we go. Luckily, when he picked us up, the line was moving a lot faster, so we got out there much quicker than if we would have walked. So thankful for that coworker. And then of course we go to pop some fireworks. We didn't even pop everything. We had to stop though because a cop came up to us and told us it's midnight and all fireworks are officially over. Even though on the ride back home there were still fireworks in the sky. Whatever. So we decided to go out to eat since the night was still young. After that we chilled out and then we went back home, and I woke up the next day and I'm a little bit excited because it's payday. And me and my friend, we have this whole day set out. We're gonna go out, buy all these things, and basically have a good time. But of course things can't go according to plan. So he comes for me and we go get our check. But when we're there, someone stops us and tells us that we can't get our check until later on that day. Defeated, me and my friend go back to his house and we just start watching movies until it's actually time to pick up our checks. Now throughout all this, my stomach has been hurting. It's just a little small stomach ache. I can deal with it, so I'm just gonna ignore it and just wait it out. Well, apparently my body hates me. As we're watching this movie, I get hit with this intense pain. And my friend's just laughing at me throughout this whole time because of the sounds I'm making because I'm in so much pain. You know when you're playing with a dog and you have one side of the toy and they have the other side and start shaking their head very violently, trying to rip up the toy to shreds? It felt like a dog was doing that to my stomach. It did not feel nice. On top of the waves of stomach pain, I'm also getting hot flashes. I'll be sitting there and then I'll just get really hot all of a sudden. So I just stand in front of my friend's air conditioner until I cool back off, sit back down, and then repeat. By the time we go and pick up our checks, I'm starting to look sick too. I look pale, I feel fatigued, I can't move. It's just a bad time. I feel awful. And then my boss sees me, and then she tells me that I have heat exhaustion, so she says not to come in that day. So I take her word for it. I tell my friend to take me home. Sadly, I didn't even get to cash my check. I went home. My family also says I have heat exhaustion, so I take the precautions. I sit in a cool down room. I wet a towel, I put it on my head, and then I end up passing out. When I wake up, I go ahead and tell my family about my stomach problems, and they give me some stomach medicine, and they say they're gonna go buy some Powerade for me so I can get electrolytes or whatever. And then I end up falling asleep again. A couple hours later, I wake up, and I take some more stomach medicine, I take some painkillers, and I drink a Powerade. I fall back asleep. When I finally wake up, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Here I am. I have slept the whole day away, but now I feel just fine. I feel so powerful. I feel amazing. I feel like I can climb Mount Everest. The whole world can come and attack me, and I can take them all on. That's how great I feel. The only problem is I'm extremely hungry. It's been about 24 hours since I last ate, so I'm pretty hungry. But in the end, I just suck it up, go to sleep, have a wonderful breakfast. So it's a happy ending for me. Well, that concludes this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.